If you are new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to read the newest chapter of One Piece, so if you are not reading manga, there will be huge spoilers for you in this live reaction. It is chapter 985, so let's dive into it, let's go! The new Onigashima plan. Okay, so this translation, the official translation would write that the announcement Kaido was going to make is somehow connected to the new Onigashima plan. He wants to build a new Onigashima. We are not sure yet what this means, but I guess here it will be explained. And we have a cover for Jump. Oh my gosh, here's Haikyuu and everything. But also, yeah, Luffy up front. 23. Does it mean it's already 23 years for One Piece? That is crazy. Colored cover page, it is so good. Our darling free supernovas, Kid and Law and Luffy flying on giant parrots, and it's actually kind of symbolic because Law and Luffy are flying on the same parrot since they are in alliance, but Kid is kind of separately. We are not sure. I don't think he will join the alliance, but he sure will work with us against Kaido because we have similar interests here. Okay, let's get on with the chapter. Onigashima, secret back entrance. A storm is brewing. Secret back entrance, is this where Law was going to go through? I was sure, Prince, that you will come. Oh, they really are here. Gera, gehehehe. Someone was waiting for them because you see Raizo and along with him surely other part of Red Scabbards. It is true that no samurai intruders were spotted, but Kanjuro is waiting for them and he's saying this, and he has some gifters along with him. It was impossible to think that you would not come. I know your tenacity better than anyone. Okay, that's a logical decision, and them going through the back entrance also makes sense. So it's not a shock that Kanjuro was waiting for them here. I think we can manage against Kanjuro. Well, there are some gifters, but we are strong. Kanjuro, I won't let you continue with your raid, Kanjuro is saying. I know these guys, I saw them 20 years ago. One of the beast pirates is saying, I guess he was at the execution. Yes, and he continues, at the execution. That's actually a really nice scene. Oh, Aizo is saying, headless warriors who are able to fight even though they are only paintings. That's true. I didn't notice them at the first glance. In this page you can see two horses that look very interesting by themselves, but they also have this headless warrior. It's like in the book that I read when I was small by the author Mind Reed, how should I pronounce it, about a warrior without a head. Maybe it's like a hint. That's what he used. Maybe there's something in Japanese folklore connected to this, but anyways, Kanjuro has painted these warriors without heads. I wonder, why didn't he give them heads? Is this because if they had them, they would be able to think for themselves and wouldn't want maybe to obey Kanjuro? They look just like you, right? Kanjuro is saying. I guess he means clothes, like samurai clothes. So you came back, Aiza, all for this hopeless war. Kanjuro did a complete 180. He is so evil now. And he played such a cute innocent role before. Our heads aren't cut off yet, Raizo is yelling. Let Momonosuke-sama free. That brat tried to resist as much as he could, saying he didn't want to be a burden for you. He picked up a knife from somewhere, broke his ties, and tried to run away. That is very impressive actually by itself. He didn't try to attack Kanjuro, but it's actually a smart move because I guess he understood he can't do anything against Kanjuro, so he chose a really smart path, and it is unfortunate that he did not succeed. But there's no way I'd let him escape. Unfortunately for him, he managed to stab my hand. I blew a fuse. Momo managed to cut Kanjuro's hand. Actually, hand is a very important tool for an artist, for a painter. So that was a nice place to go for. Actually, Momo, you're pretty good. Naturally, I had to correct his behavior until he lost consciousness. Oh, that is so trashy. I mean, Momo is just a small kid. It would be possible for Kanjuro to make him go along without beating him until unconscious. Do you understand how unnecessary it was? How actually heartless Kanjuro is? He did it just for what? Because he was mad about his hand being cut, and you can see Kiku crying and whispering Momonosuke-sama, and she doesn't know yet that Momo is about to be crucified. Well, he is already crucified. But well, surprisingly, the kid survived due to Oden's blood, perhaps. But we won't have to worry about that for long. As we speak in the concert hall inside, Momonosuke execution is taking place. All we have to do is stall for time. In a few minutes, the Kazuki line will have ended for good. I have a few questions here. Does he not take Hiyori into account? Because I believe he knew. He told Orochi that Hiyori is there in the northern graveyard. Does he imply that they already dealt with Hiyori, or do they mean that only through the mail the line can continue? Inu is saying meanwhile, what's up with your arm? And Neko is answering, oh, that, and Inu is nice. His arm, I'm not sure, is there a gun in Neko's arm? Did he put it to use? I guessing we will see it soon. Kiku put on her mask. And we have, oh my gosh, retainer of the Kazuki clan, Kikunochi of the Lingering Snow. We already know this title, but this is kind of like a moment. She's in her mask, we see this title, and she is mad. She's obviously mad about Momo, and she's saying, good, I will have to ask you to stay quiet from now on, Kanjuro-san. You know the scars left by my blade linger even in the afterlife, right? Is that why she's called the Lingering Snow? Just as the snow left in spring, the wound I'm going to give you will keep hurting your soul. That is so poetic. Man, come, Kiku, Kanjuro answers, and she jumps straight at him. Gosh, I sure hope she manages to hurt him, because by now I actually dislike Kanjuro quite a bit. Yosh, let's go! And Neko puts up his hand, and actually I think it is some kind of firearm. Meanwhile, Kawamatsu is swinging his blade. Ashura-doji is also ready for attack. Gifters are moving forward, and we see a clash between Kiku and Kanjuro, and Kanjuro is fighting with his brush. That is actually pretty interesting, because he's using brush at a sword. Well, I'm not sure, but if he can make the brush itself hard like steel, it actually can be used kind of like a sword. Oh man, I really like this panel. Kiku, you can see her face because she's in the mask, but all the detail is so fantastic, and Kanjuro looks so sure of himself because he blocked her attack. That is nice. I'm not sure. I don't think they're using hockey yet, but I'm pretty sure that they should have some kind of, because these are Odin's strongest warriors, right? Grow, what's up with your leg? Neka is asking. That's my two-bladed style, and Inu has a blade in his leg. Oh my gosh, they put their missing limbs to such a good use. Firearm and the sword. That is actually crazy and so sly. Meanwhile, inside the castle, Master Kaido's speech has started. Start the video, then Mushi. Okay, so it's going to be, how do I call it? Well, everyone on Onigashima will be able to see it. Meanwhile, again, in the attic, we go back to Yamato and Luffy as Kazuki Oden. And since you're Ace's little brother, I thought you would let me board your ship. Since I'm Kazuki Oden and you are Ace's little brother, I thought you would let me board your ship. Is that what she wants? Board your ship? Does she mean like join your crew, travel with you, or what? You, Kazuki Oden, was a great guy everyone admired, right? You can't be Kazuki Oden. Luffy is denying it, but at the same time, you know how easily he can be persuaded, especially since he didn't meet Kazuki Oden himself in person. There is a chance Yamato can convince him. There is a small chance. Then you be him, she's saying. Okay, that is actually very important because I made a full analysis on Yamato after the previous chapter and I was unsure like how important it is for her to be a man, to be Kazuki Oden. But now I'm pretty sure that my theory about her just wanting to continue his will in this way is right. This is just her way of executing Oden's will. She doesn't actually in her heart want to be a man, Kazuki Oden. Because of this line also, she is telling Luffy, then you be him. So it's not important for her heart to be Kazuki Oden. It is important for her that someone is here to continue his story, to execute his will, that there is some kind of Kazuki Oden even after his death. And she's like, well, okay, if I can be Kazuki Oden, that's fine, then you be him. Because somehow she doesn't understand that you can continue a person's will without becoming a person themselves. What do you mean I should be Oden? Even if I'm Oden, I'm not free because of the handcuffs. She is explaining, and you can see that she can move her hands freely, so this must be sea stone handcuffs. That is why she's not free. I wanted to go to the sea with Ace and the others. Since I've been 8, I was forced to stay on this island. Okay, but she has the same dream. Like Oden wanted to travel and she wants to travel. So yeah, there are some similarities, and maybe by boarding Luffy's ship, she actually meant she wants to travel, but she still has this dream of opening Wano's borders. So let's see where it goes. Are these the handcuffs the prisoners wear? Luffy asks. Exactly. If I were to leave the island, they would explode. Okay, so we are not sure yet. Does she have a devil fruit or not? Because the purpose of these handcuffs seems to be not suppress her power, but not let her leave the island. Like Luffy had, for example, in Great Sumo Tournament, this a cola that would explode if he left the arena, and then he would have inevitably died. So Luffy was able to destroy that cola in this Great Sumo Tournament using Ryo. And what is stopping him from destroying these handcuffs? Okay, that's what I'm getting at. Honestly, I wonder if that's not a lie. What kind of parent would do that to their child? Luffy is asking. Honestly, what do you expect from Kaido, Luffy? Do you actually expect him to be a good father? but it could very well be true, and it would blow my arms off. Okay, so she's not sure if this is true or not. Like, was Kaida bluffing when he put these handcuffs on her? Because my father is that kind of guy. Okay, that's understandable. He is that kind of guy. Do you want me to remove them? Luffy suggests. What? But how can I be sure that you will fight alongside us? I'm warning you, with or without you, I'm going to beat Kaida. Okay, yes, Luffy can remove these handcuffs, but he wants to be sure if Yamato will really fight with them, and he's saying, like, I don't need you actually, I will beat Kaida anyway. I want to do it as much as you do, she answers. Do you even know how many times he hit me since I was a kid? Every time I opposed him, he answered me with punches. We have a lot of child abuse in this arc, don't we? Like in the present time with Momonosuke and with Yamada her whole life. Kaida was punching her because I guess he doesn't know what to do with a child, so his only answer, if it does not oblige, if it does not obey, just hit it until it does. And that's why she hates him so much, because just like with Big Mom's children, many of them, they don't love their mom because she wasn't an actual mother for them. She didn't mother them. And there we have a similar situation. Kaida is also not a good parent. He is not a father, he's not a dad to his child. And actually, this kind of thing, it strikes back. You didn't love them, so they don't love you also, and they also have these feelings of revenge brewing inside of them, feelings of regret and bitterness. That was, I think, his huge mistake. I get it, I'm going to remove them, Luffy is saying. Remove them? But it has been 20 years since my freedom has been stolen from me, she's saying. So yeah, she's anyways more than 20 and she wanted to go with Ace since she was 8. I'm not really good at math. If you have already figured out her age, write me in the comments. And there's a hole in the attic's floor and we can hear conversation coming from down there. It already has been 2 years since Whitebeard's summit war. What? The screen appeared. That's the concert hall. So these are Kaido's words. He is starting his speech. It already has been 2 years since Whitebeard's summit war. And so Luffy and Yamato are going to listen in. Things are finally starting to move across the world. The government didn't lose its mind when it abolished the Shichibukai system. Oh no, they are just hearing from the screen, not from Kaido himself, right? So Kaido is not near them. But still the huge war can happen on the stage at the end. That's the proof that the Marine headquarters is fully confident in their new force to fight against us. Okay, I can't help it, but it is such a funny panel where Yamato and Luffy, they're looking through this hole in the Arctic floor. I don't know, it's just so cute. But let's not worry about the overconfident Marines. On our side of things, we allied ourselves with Big Mom's crew, and we will get the world's strongest weapons, the ancient weapons. So, he also wants to get ancient weapons. That also includes Shirahoshi, in other words. Suddenly, some sounds, yeah. Shriek, shrack, crack, boom. What? Someone is entering the stage in a flashy way, and it is Olinde Oiran. Olinde Oiran, captain of the Big Mom Pirates, with a huge bounty. I can't even read how this 4 billion and almost 400 million. I'm not very good at reading numbers. 388 million. 4 billion. Okay, I think you get it. Captain of... Why is she called here Olinda around? Because of her clothes. And she has, oh my gosh, a full like little army with her. And she looks so gorgeous in this panel. Wait, is it this Zeus? She got Zeus. It's him. He looks terrible. He is kind of partly black and his eyes are crosses, but it's him, it is his head. She has a lot of things that came to life thanks to her power. You can see Prometheus looking very spooky in the background, and she's so pretty. Man, I love this panel so much. I can look at it endlessly. Her face is just perfect, and all the things that are alive are singing. La 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 la. Ben, 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 ben. Oh, that is fantastic. From up close, she really sends chills down my spine. Gifters are talking between, just some beast pirates talking between themselves. So it's her, the world's strongest hag. That's the way to call her, the world's Zeus. And you can see Nami and Carrot kinda a bit beaten up, but not too much. Wait, did Lin Lin have them with her? You can see them on this panel. Well, I guess she just didn't care about them enough. She just wanted Zeus back. So she just tossed them aside. She didn't need to try to kill them or to take their life force. But it's also a nice moment that Nami is whispering Zeus to her. Maybe she got attached to Zeus. Maybe now they have not like this relationship where she's this scary woman who makes him obey. It kind of looked like this a bit, like he's her slave, but maybe they actually developed a friendly relationship and she actually even cares about him, not just about losing her powers that come with Zeus. And Robin notices her. Nami? Anyways, Kaido is asking, Lin Lin, what the hell were you doing? I'm on time, right? Mama, don't be such a party pooper. We're never going to get anywhere by fighting. But if we stick together, then everything is possible. You hear that, guys? We are going to get more serious from here out on, Kaido adds. We are going for the One Piece. That meeting with... He was just mostly chilling on his island, I think, drinking, doing nothing, beating up his child, usual stuff. But now his old flame came. Well, I'm not really sure about Lin Lin being his old flame, but anyways, Big Mom came and they are like, hey, let's team up. And we thought, yeah, that's kind of serious. But no, they not only teaming up, they want ancient weapons. They want to go after One Piece together. And I guess they'll just figure it out from there. Like, they see what One Piece is, and then they'll fight between each other for the place of reigning pirate king or pirate queen. I'm not sure, but they set huge goals and they want to achieve them together. That's actually kind of sweet. This is one of my favorite pairings. Okay, now they're kind of having fun. This is the plan for New Anigashima. We are down like sitting here on our asses. We are going to go out there and conquer the world. Yeah, the existence of the ancient weapons will surely cause fear and wars across the world. Be prepared, it's the chaotic world we have been waiting for. And chaotic is good for them because they are pirates. They want chaos. And it's nice that Kaido right now is so fired up with his goal. I mean, he is trash as a parent, but I still care about him as a character and about his suicidal thoughts. So at least like thinking about One Piece and ancient weapons and all of this might take his mind off these suicidal thoughts, and that is actually rather nice. Didn't expect that, Gufufu. Orochi is saying nobody cares about you, Orochi. As for you guys who are working for Orochi, choose. This is going to be a serious moment, but meanwhile, Luffy and Yamato, they're listening in, and Yamato is starting the sentence, the One Piece, and Luffy ends it. It's mine. I don't think Yamato cares about getting One Piece, but Luffy really does. He's like puffing, it's mine. Come on. Okay, the guys who are working for Orochi, choose. One is safe from both the Marines and the world government. It's a natural fortress surrounded by waterfalls. If we increase the number of weapon factories and put the people of the Flower Capital to work, then for all pirates, this place will become a lawless area, a paradise. Okay, for pirates, it will become a paradise. But Wano people, they will lose the last thing they have. The Flower Capital, the only place where, only rich and probably nasty people are living there. Some maybe rich and nice people also. And it's a small chunk of all Wano population, but at least there was a place where people could live and enjoy life. But Kaido wants to put everyone at work. What? Huh? Hey, Kaido, wait, the Flower Capital is my territory. Who do you think gave you all the web? Orochi is starting to say, but he is interrupted. Is Kaido going to hit him? Just like that? Is this... Is this for real? Is there going to be the end of Orochi? Kaido he didn't even want to negotiate, to say anything. He's just so fucking done with Orochi. He just turned around and chopped off his head. He chopped off his head. I thought there were a lot of things I was thinking. Zora killing Orochi, Usopp fighting Orochi would be very fun. Also, Orochi seeing Komurasaki once again, realizing that she's alive and she's actually Hiyori. A funny moment it could be. What I did not expect is for Kaido himself to kill Orochi. What is going... This is a twist, man. Oda always surprised me. And at the same time, it does make sense. I bet Kaido was so fed up with Orochi's bullshit. Because Orochi is not a guy you like to tolerate, right? So it does make sense. And just like that... What? Oh, Lord! Oniva bunches for oh my gosh, and Mama is just laughing. For us, whether the Kazuki or the Kurazumi rule changes nothing. Orochi's minions, you have 5 seconds to choose. Isn't that Mama over there? Luffy notices. What? Yamato probably doesn't know who Mama is. There are interesting points here actually, but okay, let's move on. Mama! Luffy is crying out, and Yamato asks him to be quiet. But I guess this is the end of Kaido's speech. I'm not sure, is Kaido going to kill Momo? Like, does he have this plan now? Because it was Orochi's plan. Will he kill Momo? We know he's a child abuser, but will he actually stoop this low? But now Luffy, he broke the ethic, but Kaido himself is not under the ethic, so Luffy has to still go to this scene. Oh, man, Lord Orochi is dead. Why? They were alive for so long. Choose, samurai, become pirates with us, or fight us here and die. to prepare ourselves for the final war that's coming. We are going to turn this country into the pirate empire. The raids, which are our main activity, are surely going to increase as well. Tonight, we are transferring Onigashima to the flower capital. That's the end of Wano. So this is the new Onigashima plan. We are not on this separate Skull Island anymore. We are going to the whole center, to the flower capital. And we don't care about this Kurozumi Kazuki thing. No more. We are not caring about the people, of course. We are just making this a pirate country. Kinda like Blackbeard has his Beehive Island, but actually even Blackbeard is kind of better than this, you know? They're just chilling, having fun there. I didn't see any slaves yet, but here in Wano it's so dark. And Kaido is actually such a terrible person. He is charismatic and I still love his character, but are there any redeeming qualities for his personality? Oh my gosh, meanwhile, Kiku is crying and there's blood coming from her sword. Did she kill Kanjuro? She could cry about killing Kanjuro, she could. They were friends for so long, but we don't see it yet. Oh, meanwhile, this country is now named New Onigashima and its shogun will be my son, Yamato. Okay. That's interesting. He wants, of course, he is like an emperor, so he can't himself, I guess, take this place of shogun. So he's placing his son as a shogun, even though he knows that his son doesn't love him and he has to actually put handcuffs on his son so he doesn't run away. And it's so not actually a son, but maybe Kaido just rolls with it because this is such an important theme for Wano, like only male line, I guess. Girls are not supposed to be samurai, they are not supposed to be anything, so maybe he's fine with Yamato being a son because he needs a man, not a woman to reign the country. Wait, Master Yamato is here! As if that is going to happen! You shitty old man! Yamato is yelling. And now she's not in her disguise even. No mask, no anything to hide her boobs. Show me the way quickly, or Mama is going to get killed, Luffy is asking. And someone in the background, like, contact the Flying Six. The heavy hitters are gathering. Yes, we are going for the stage. Oh, the only moment that confuses me is Kiku crying and the bloody sword. It is Kiku's leg, it is her sword. I bet she killed Kanjuro. I bet Kanjuro is now dead, along with Orochi, and that actually makes a lot of sense for them to be dead at the same time. This is the end of Kurozumi. This was a crazy chapter. I don't even know what to say. There are a lot of things to discuss. Maybe I'll make a discussion because we'll have a break next week. No chapter to read on Fridays. Maybe I'll come up with a nice discussion. So share your thoughts on this chapter on all the things that I implied here, your ideas, your theories, how much you love this chapter, what were your favorite moments. Probably the moment where Kaido chopped off Oroshi's head, right? Well, that's it for now. Thank you for watching and see ya!